Hi, welcome to Wellness. I am your host, Linda Lonergan, Senior Clinical Nutritionist. Here, I hope to show you the very best there is in your area in health, fitness, and well-being. Today, I have the wonderful guest who is a Reiki Master, a meditation guide, and a published author of an original collection of Reiki quotes. Welcome, Amy.
Thank you for having me.
Amy, tell me, what started your journey in terms of becoming a Reiki Master?
I look at that journey as a path that I was meant to be on. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, and a natural giver. And I think all people who are wives and moms are natural givers. But there became a time in my life where not really bored, but just knowing that there was more that I could do. So I sought out a kind of help that I would want to do. And in my own research, I came across Reiki, which is an ancient Japanese method of healing. And so through that, I found a Reiki Master of my own, studied with her, and became a Reiki Master myself.
Wonderful. And also, you are a meditation guide.
Yes.
Can you explain what that is?
Yes. That also came out of Reiki. One thing led to another. I had done a workshop, and I did a workshop in a woman's studio, and it was well received. However, Reiki at the time wasn't as well known or well received as it is now. So this woman asked, what else could you do? And she literally said to me, could you do guided meditations? And I thought, sure, why not? Because I'd sat through enough myself. And I did, and I started my own form of guided meditations where I would use scenarios based on the beach or based on usually weather related. So in the winter, you would be watching a fire, and the fire would change colors, and I would go through the chakras of your body. There are 7. So you start at the base of your spine to the top of your head. And so that when you're in a guided meditation class, instead of focusing on the laundry or the phone calls you have to make or dinner or the dog, you're focusing on my voice and my journey. So that's how that came about as well. Yes.
Yes, as a nutritionist, I try to encourage to my clients that meditation is a wonderful means of just relaxation and just trying to calmness and to free yourself from anxiety. And I had the personal pleasure of taking part in one of your wonderful meditation
and I thank you for
sessions. And I felt that it was extremely enlightening as far as that immediately I felt the environment was very calm, and also that I felt all of my anxiety and stress just disappeared listening to your gentle voice and the wonderful music and just being at peace. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I've also learned that you do this in many different areas. You have quite a following.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
It's helped a lot of people. I mean, I had a lot of people who come to me specifically for that reason. They're stressed, they're anxious, but they come to class, and over time, it's not the first time, because a lot of times you come once and you think this isn't working for me, but the more you come, the more you go into it more deeply. And it really does help people, and it helps me as well.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
They're always saying pay it forward, right, to give. Can you tell me any specific groups that it really helps in terms of the Reiki? I'm sure it helps people with circulation.
It helps.
And it helps people with just dealing with difficult times in their life.
Definitely, it helps emotional release is what it is. It's an emotional release. It's an energy transfer. It can help with physical issues and emotional issues. I've worked on a woman who is a doctor, and she had knee pain, and she had gone to a physical therapist, but felt that Reiki was more beneficial than her physical therapist.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful. And you presented here some tools that you work with. Can you explain what they are?
Yes. One of them is a malachite. It's a beautiful stone, and I keep this under a table because when somebody comes to me for a session, they're lying on a massage table. Now, again, Reiki's not massage, it's a hands-on healing, but this goes underneath the table, and then a quartz crystal is sitting behind the malachite, and this is called an etheric weaver, and this is a quartz crystal wrapped in copper. So this goes in the middle of the malachite, and that helps enhance my healing.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful. And a Reiki session usually amounts to how much time?
Reiki session is a full hour.
A full hour?
Yeah, you can do a half an hour session, but an
Okay.
hour more is always better.
Okay.
So,
And do you have a favorite oil that you use?
yes, I use lavender always because lavender just
Adore
helps
lavender.
calm you, relax you. I put it on your temples, I put it on the bridge of your nose and underneath like the top of your lips, so that when you're breathing in, you get that scent of lavender.
Is that what you used in our session?
Yes.
When we had it?
Yes,
Okay.
I use them during my guided meditation classes and during Reiki sessions.
Okay. All right. And do you have a favorite book
I have
that inspired you?
Well, Buddha, he's the best
Yes.
one. Quotes from Buddha, the way he lives, the way he lived his life,
Right.
very calming, and it definitely was an inspiration for me.
Right.
Not that I'm Buddha, however, he
No.
is an inspiration.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And as well, do you have a favorite place of meditation?
I feel that you can meditate anywhere, but honestly, I have a dog that I walk every day, and walking is a meditation as well. There are classes where they do sit-down meditation and walking, and to me, being in nature, being one with nature every day is so helpful, just being around the trees, the sun, you're getting all that. So that's my daily routine,
Right.
being with her.
No, it's wonderful. I call it Shinrin-yoku, which is
Yes,
a
yes.
word forest bathing.
Yeah,
Which is a wonderful way of just taking a hike through the woods
Oh,
and
absolutely.
just being one with nature.
Yeah,
Really.
and that could be anywhere. That could be in the woods, that could be on a beach, as long as you're outdoors, breathing in whatever's around you.
No, most definitely. You also wrote, you're a published author to
Yes.
this amazing grouping of original Reiki quotes, 100 of them.
Yes.
And you also were the personal photographer.
Yes, yes.
Oh, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Do you have a special quote that you love that you want to share with my
I will
audience?
open the book and I will open up to
Great.
whatever quote. Let's see what we
Sure.
find today. Okay. Any excuse can be legitimate, but can also be a roadblock to success. Okay, so I believe in that, absolutely, because we all make excuses why we can't do something, but we need to make excuses why we can do something.
Absolutely.
So excuses are just excuses, and you can make one legitimate as you want to, but they block your own success. So,
very much so.
yeah.
And I also have two quotes that I find are absolutely amazing. You post every day, and every day your timing is so impeccable, and you have such a wonderful way of presenting words that can inspire and heal and encourage. And one particular quote I have is that don't anticipate good days after bad, but great ones after good. And the other one I like, is my most favorite, is follow your heart and go with what you know, what you feel, what your inner voice is telling you, your passion.
Yeah.
And try to do that every day.
Yeah, and I believe in everything that I said, and especially what the last one that you just read, because it is, you have an inner voice, you have that intuition, that gut feeling that we talk about. That's your voice telling you which direction to take, and that's the one you should always listen to.
Wonderful. Do you go to a certain place to continue to write your quotes? Is there a place that instills you or inspires you, encourages you to write certain quotes? Do you have a special place that you do it, or is it just as you
Just
meditate?
as, my own life, I'm inspired by things and events that happen in my life. I'm inspired by events that happen in other people's lives, things that they're going through. So it's really just a way of helping them, and as I help them, I help myself, and hopefully I help everybody who reads them, because usually they will resonate with somebody.
And they certainly do.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
do share them a lot with my patients that are having a hard time, no matter what it is, that by reading them every day, it just gives you kind of a wake-up call to just look at it from a different perspective and to be encouraged and inspired.
yeah.
And it truly is a gift.
Thank you.
It really is. As well, you are also going to be part of a retreat,
Yes.
Yoga in the Adirondacks, of one of our gifted people.
Right.
And when is that taking place?
That will be in September 28th until the 30th.
Okay. And it's going to be a combination of multiple talents.
Yes.
You as the Reiki Master and also meditation guide. Okay. And as well, you'll be there to give lessons or share any way you can.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
It seems like a wonderful, wonderful experience up in the Adirondacks.
A beautiful
time of year.
location.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Remember that as a clinical nutritionist, I've told my patients that when you eat well and select great foods and keep physically active, and you'll feel great. And it's something you want to continue for the rest of your life. Remember, moderation is key. Live well and be well. And stay tuned for next week, where I have an amazing gentleman who is a vacation therapist. Will share with us vacations for wellness. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Linda.